So everyone, welcome to the Power Play with CJ. Today we're going to focus in on Brenden Morrow, waiving his no trade clause to join the Pittsburgh Penguins, going to Pittsburgh in exchange for Joe Morrow, no relation. Both actually former Portland Winterhawks, kind of funny. Morrow's not having a great year this year. Brenden, let's just go by first name. Brendan's not having a great year. He's only got 11 points through 29 games and was playing on the fourth line not too long ago. In Dallas, still is the team captain, still brings a physical presence on a night-in, night-out basis. Former Canadian Olympian, and just all-around good player. One of the classiest players in the league over the years, and an elite power forward that I think will slide in and play top 9 minutes. I'm not sure with Crosby or where right away. Maybe you put him out there with fellow former Dallas star James Neal and Malkin on the second line, or maybe, with Sutter and Kennedy on your third line. Move Cook down or whatever. I think that opens up a whole number of, options for Pittsburgh in terms of where to put Morrow. And I think he'll be re-energized, going from a team that was, really not going anywhere to a Stanley Cup contender. And I think he'll be, play a huge factor. I think this takes Pittsburgh out of the Joe McGinley sweepstakes unofficially. I think they can still maybe swing a deal. They got cap room somehow, but I think they can narrow it down to Chicago, LA, and Boston for where Iginla ends up at the deadline, as we're 10 days away from the trade deadline. But I like the Morrow move for Pittsburgh. I think it's a solid addition. And I think they'll go out and add a defenseman too. I still believe they will add a defenseman in Pittsburgh. And Dallas is getting back good young defenseman. A guy that had 64 points in 62 games last year with the Portland Winterhawks. A guy who has 15 points in 57 games in his first year of pro hockey with the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins. And a guy who was a very high future, was a first-round pick in 2011. Joe Morrow was, and I think he can be a catalyst in that blue line alongside former Penguin Alex Goligoski, Jamie Alexiak, a few other highly drafted, highly touted guys, and I think that's the direction Dallas is going. I don't think they're done moving. I think maybe Yager gets moved. Maybe Yager gets moved back to Pittsburgh. Don't quote me on that, or quote me on it. Maybe, but I think they'll still go out there and make some additions, and continue to build what they have in Dallas. And I think Pittsburgh will. I think Pittsburgh's at one or two more moves up their sleeve. It seems like every year Pittsburgh, they don't make one move. When they make a move, when they got Guerin, they got Kunitz too. When they got Hossa, they got Hal Gill, and then the year before that, when they got Gary Roberts, they got George LaRock too. So Ray Shero trades in twos, so we'll see how that works out. But anyway, good move for both sides. I think Morrow helps Pittsburgh, and I think Joe Morrow will be a welcome addition for years to come on Dallas's blue line. That's on this episode of the Power Play with CJ on the Brenden Morrow to Pittsburgh trade. Stay tuned for more episodes throughout the season and beyond. Later, guys.